Last year, when I took a look at the Nreal Air augmented reality glasses, they weren't available in the US yet. But now they are, so I think it's time for a second look. Welcome back to Craft Computing, everyone. As always, I'm Jeff. Today, I wanted to revisit the Nreal Air augmented reality glasses. Not only because Nreal wanted to sponsor today's video, but also because they were one of my favorite products in 2022, and we have some more news on them. In the last year, they became a mainstay in my travel bag for use with my Steam Deck, as they're able to put a 50-inch screen at arm's length from me in something as small as a glasses case. But they were pretty much a one-trick pony for me, as that's all I used them for was a larger monitor. One thing I never got to play around with too much was their augmented reality application on my phone, nor use them as a second screen for my laptop. But oh man, do I have some news to report in 2023. Now before we get too far, Nreal actually did sponsor today's video, and while I've agreed to exchange this video for money, it should go without saying that I really do like this product. After all, even when they didn't respond to my request for a review sample last year, I bought my own pair of glasses from overseas and reviewed them anyway. That video was one of the most popular videos from last year, so you're likely all fans of the Nreal Air glasses as well. As always with sponsored videos, if I have any criticisms, I will not be omitting them from this video, but do consider this more of a product and feature showcase rather than a review. If you don't already know, the Nreal Air augmented reality glasses are a head-mounted display that emulates something of a 200-inch OLED screen at 1080p at around 15 feet away. It delivers audio and video using a single USB-C cable, and uses a hybrid OLED projection parallax display that is fully transparent. For use in augmented reality scenarios, that's exactly what you want, an image that you can see through to continue engaging with real life. But when you want your own personal cinema or gaming experience, you can attach a blackout shade and block out everything from the outside world. They boast built-in audio with downward-facing speakers in the temples that offer a surprising amount of clarity and volume, given that we're not talking about in-ear buds. Don't expect whatever you're listening to remain private, as these are open-ear headphones. But even through some lengthy late-night gaming sessions, my wife sleeping next to me has never once complained about the volume. Combining these with my new GPD Win Max 2, which, by the way, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss my full review on this little guy right here. This has been literally my entire travel package for the last couple of months. The Nreal Air and GPD Win combo also came with me to PDX LAN, where I was able to game in private after I got tired of defeating all comers in Wreckfest. In fact, at PDX this last weekend, had I thought a little bit more about it, I probably could have just packed the Nreal Airs along with a portable monitor to go with my desktop system, rather than packing my 43-inch 4K 120Hz display. Now obviously there's going to be some trade-offs when it comes to display quality and frame rate refresh, but at the same time, I'd much rather carry a pair of these to a LAN than that bulky thing over there. One thing I didn't get a chance to test in my first look at the Nreal Air was actually the intended use case of these glasses, and that is as an augmented reality headset to go with your phone. The reason being is the requirements on this are pretty specific, as they require a DisplayPort alt mode over USB-C on your phone. And unfortunately, that's still a pretty rare feature in 2023. Nreal does have a full list of compatible phones on their site, so make sure you check that out if you're intending on using this for augmented reality. The augmented reality is handled by Nreal's Nebula mobile app, available through Google Play or the Apple App Store. There are also some third-party applications available that take advantage of the augmented reality capabilities of the glasses. Inside Nebula, you're presented with a wraparound interface that displays a lot of icons, applications, and different features of the app, and they are fully customizable, very similar to an Android home screen. By default, the interface is kind of locked out in real space, and you turn your head to change what you're looking at. So if I'm looking straight ahead, the icon actually doesn't move in my vision. This is called body tracking mode and will be the default mode when you turn on the glasses. There's also a head tracking mode in which the interface will float in front of you in a very natural and fluid motion that won't cause any motion sickness. While using Nebula, your phone actually becomes a tethered trackpad and laser pointer of sorts that helps you navigate through all of the menus. When you're using augmented reality mode, the OLED screens are on full display here, as even in a fairly well-lit room like this, the colors and text are bright, vibrant, and very easy to read. But adjusting your focus slightly allows you to kind of look through the elements on screen and still see the world around you. Of course, there's also a screen mute key on the glasses themselves, disabling the display and bringing you back into the real world. Although, sorry, Nreal can't do anything about how reality is often disappointing. You know what's really awesome right now? I'm watching a Taylor Swift music video, and I can still see my beer. I really am.
Oh wow.
It's look what you made me do.
Nice.
An awesome use case for AR is being able to watch videos or movies while not taking your eyes off of your local environment. If you're someone who uses public transit or prefers to watch your own media as opposed to what's playing on the small screen on the plane in front of you, this might just have a spot in your travel bag too. While inside augmented reality mode, Nreal manages some fantastic 3D depth to the image and interface, along with some of the first and third-party games available through the App Store. But that brings me to a long-time wishlist item when it comes to head-mounted displays, and that's allowing side-by-side 3D display in any mode. 3D display is often relegated only to applications that use first-party APIs, regardless of who made the heads-up display, and I've experienced this with Epson, Zeiss, Nreal, and pretty much every other display manufacturer that I've come across. However, back in February, Nreal announced a new beta feature to allow side-by-side display mode on their 3D glasses. Now, I'm not talking about full VR capabilities where you're projected into a 3D world with full immersion, but you can run just about any PC game and a lot of movies in side-by-side 3D mode. And I honestly can't think of a better application for these glasses than being able to play any game you want with full 3D depth. Better yet, getting 3D running on any PC game is pretty much a one-step process with an application known as Reshade. Typically used for applying color filters and other effects, Reshade allows you to use a plugin called Depth 3D, which renders your game or application in true side-by-side 3D, and the effect is absolutely fantastic. If you've ever tried VR, you know how good the depth effect can be. And while the Nreal Air doesn't have quite the same field of view as a true VR headset, it's still amazing playing games or watching movies in 3D on a screen that is literally this large. Now, side-by-side 3D mode is still in beta and does require a little bit of patience to get set up and running smoothly, but a lot of that is actually on Windows, as it hates switching display resolutions once you're in a game, and it can sometimes end up only sending half of the display to the Nreal Air. Though this isn't a unique problem to this headset and happens with most HMDs with 3D support. But once you get the game up and running, you'll never want to go back to a pancake image ever again. Finally, there's one more thing that I am extremely excited about that's coming shortly, and that's full desktop and virtual monitor support for both macOS and Windows. If you want to be an ultimate travel accessory, you've got to be able to work in every situation, not just when playing games or watching movies. If you're like me and you travel quite a bit, you know a single laptop screen can often feel a little limiting when it comes to spreading your workflow across multiple screens. Portable displays may help, but as most are even bulkier than the laptops I like to carry, I rarely ever pack one with me. But thanks to another beta application from Nreal, portable monitors may just be a thing of the past as well. The Nebula desktop app is out in beta right now for macOS and will be coming out soon for Windows. Using the app, you'll be able to create up to 3 virtual 1080p monitors which project out in front of you. The effect is absolutely unreal, especially if you're used to driving triple displays on a desktop PC. I've been testing this out for the last couple weeks on my M1 MacBook Pro, and I absolutely cannot wait to take it for a spin when it comes to Windows. It feels like running a PC directly out of Minority Report, as the screens are projected out in front of you, and you actually turn your head to see the 3 different virtual monitors. Now there is a downside when it comes to the Nreal Air and an application like this, and that there's only 3 degrees of freedom in this headset. So if you're prone to motion sickness, this may be a trigger for you, as rotational movement is tracked just fine, but depth movement is not, and that may be instant nausea territory. But for those who want to have triple monitors on a plane, or maybe triple monitors at a LAN party, keep your eye out for the Nebula app to drop on desktop sometime in the very near future. So, the Nreal Air Augmented Reality Glasses. One of my favorite products from 2022, they continue to be updated with new device support, new features, and new applications, and at this rate, they may just be my favorite product of 2023 as well. Whether you want to use them for a larger screen for your Steam Deck or other mobile handheld, a set of triple monitors for your Mac or Windows PC, or be able to watch your favorite games and movies in 3D, these should definitely make their way to your hands sooner rather than later. As always, if you're interested in picking up the Nreal Air augmented reality glasses, I will have affiliate links down in the video description. Make sure to go give those a look. On your way down there, make sure to drop this video a like and subscribe to Craft Computing if you haven't done so already. Follow me on Mastodon because I have completely uninstalled Twitter at this point. And if you like the content you see on this channel and want to help support me in what I do, consider joining the Patreon. Link is also down in the video description. That's going to do it for me in this one. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Cheers, guys. Now back to what I was doing before. Beer for today is from Elder Pine Brewing. This is the Where the Mystic Swims Phantasm Double IPA, clocking in at 8.3% with Galaxy and Mosaic hops. I can smell that beer from here. That is gorgeous. It's like an IPA and pineapple juice had a baby. Man, is that a sweet, sweet hazy IPA. And I mean that both ways. This is absolutely delicious, but also incredibly fruit-forward and sweet. It's pineapple, orange, guava, maybe even a little like strawberry kind of flavor to it. This just hits on all cylinders. Makes me want to go to the beach.
Ooh, yeah, I can see
like,
that, yeah.
That's a beach IPA. Not a lawnmower IPA. That's a beach IPA.